What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy iNubian back at you with another reaction to The Wire, episode 6. So yeah, in the last episode, Avon's boy got, light-skinned kid, he got ganked up by Barksdale's people. I don't know what's gonna happen with them. I don't know if they're gonna press him for Avon or they're just gonna kill him and make an example out of him. I'm not really sure how that's gonna go down, but they got him, and the police pretty much got everybody's numbers from them cracking the code to the pager codes, right? So, excuse me, I'm sorry. So, I guess we're going to see what the repercussions for that. We didn't really see them see the codes. It was just coming up on the screen when nobody was there. It was happening at night when everybody went home. So, I guess when they come in the morning, they're going to see that and they're going to have these numbers now and be able to connect the dots and see who's who or whatever. So, I don't know if Avon's going to figure out that they know the codes and then he's going to have to restructure or whatever. But, I guess we're going to see what happens and how it goes into the game. So, if you like the reaction, subscribe to the channel, like the video. It helps me out the YouTube algorithm, and I do appreciate it. If you do want to watch these videos in full with me, the link to the Patreon is down below. You will need your own copy to watch along with me. So let's hop into this. The Wire, episode 6. Let's get it. Oh, damn. Is that old light-skinned boy? Oh, shit. It's like right outside his house.
Come on, man. Get up. Oh, boy. Come on. Get up. School day, y'all gonna be late. Let's go.
Oh, damn, they all live in the same house? Damn, that's a lot of kids, man. They ain't got no parents?
Nah, man, ain't getting no two. Come on, man, for being greedy. Take a chip. Oh, come on. Here, take a juice. Where's your book bag?
Teacher ain't give no homework.
They always say that. Teacher, I'll never get no homework.
It's the worst case suicide I've ever seen.
Suicide?
That's him right there. That's Omar's boy.
Damn, they did him bad too. God damn, they did him bad. Maybe he don't like the way they did him. Like, man, they had to do him like that. Because it's directly on him, you know? Well, not directly on him. I mean, it's their fault for robbing Barksdale people. But it's on him because he's the one who told him where he was and he was the one who got him caught. So now he feels responsible for him getting done like that, maybe. But he had to know there was going to be some repercussions. He had to know he was going to get got. So I don't know what he expected. And all the pieces matter.
What the fuck can I tell him?
All the pieces matter.
Whatever the man wants to hear, Jimmy. Whatever he wants to hear.
I'm a reasonable guy. In fact, everywhere I go, people say to me, Bill Rawls, you are a reasonable fucking guy. Am I right, Jay?
For something.
You are reasonable, sir.
Probably worth saving.
Major, I'm not.
He's a good-looking kid, huh?
This is leading up to some bullshit.
You were being rhetorical and reasonable, sir.
Oh man, me licking that butthole, man. Jesus.
As they come in, one at a fucking time. It's called the rotation.
Yes, sir.
But if someone gets it into his head to leave the rotation, it puts an unfair burden on the other detectives who have to pick up their casework. I expect to see your ass back here next week when your shift rotates to night work.
Is he mad because he was solving too many cases?
Hey, it was getting good.
It's unmonitored.
We got a tap on the courtyard payphone here. By tomorrow, we'll be up on 2 near the high rises. But we can't listen to anything unless we know one of our targets is using the phone.
So we gotta be out there on those rooftops for hours.
You gotta watch to see who's talking. They can't just listen to anybody's conversation. Interesting.
This, right here. This is the job. Now, when you came downtown to CID, what other kind of work were you expecting?
Let him know, man. They all laughing at him. Man in the window.
Jesus, they must have killed this kid 4 or 5 times.
Cut him in a dozen places, burn him with cigarettes. Goddamn torture fest, what it was.
Doesn't look like you're seen either. We're up on some phones. If I hear anything, I'll let you know.
He didn't tell him it was Omar's boy either.
22.
He didn't say nothing about Omar.
Anything yet? Or we just stand around here and let this guy go ripe on us?
It fucks me up. It's like he's looking out, like he sees everything, you know?
Don't think about it.
It's just hard not to think about, man.
Fuck!
Let it go.
That's part of the game you gotta learn, man. If you want to be in this, that's just some shit you gonna see, man. It's fucked up, and you shouldn't have to, but I mean, it's what it is, man.
Light-skinned kid from the cemetery. Where? In the alley behind the 800 block of Argar, right across from the low-rises.
Shot?
Was stabbed, beaten, burned. Jesus. Yeah, we gotta get with Omar. Yeah.
Omar about to go crazy once he find out.
My firm is making it a priority to identify a number of city youths who are in crisis and to undertake efforts to reorder their lives. However, we will contend that it was Preston who was the victim of a brutal police beating, indications of which are still evident on him, Your Honor. He struck back, wildly and in self-defense, Your Honor.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I'm ready to be good.
I'm ready to be good.
Pending a hearing on these charges to be scheduled within 6 months. I'm putting the respondent on home monitoring with his grandmother.
Oh, Your Honor, I'm afraid Mrs. Broadus doesn't have a telephone.
How about he calls his probation officer twice a week?
My man getting off extra light.
Oh, Mr. Straight Time, Bubbles.
You know, gotta give a little something back when they least expect it.
Me and Huckett, we got something on, too.
My man, you just got out of the hospital. You got a colostomy bag. Come on, man.
Yo, we're gonna take off on the Copper House.
Come on, Dreamer.
What's the Copper House? No fear, bro. God damn, no fear.
Little late in the month for this shit, don't you think?
What you mean? My aunt, she had to match 4.
You stealing from me, Cass? What?
He wants arrest warrants for Deirdre Crescent and the 2 project murders that match up to that gun.
Oh, come on, Jay. Be right on this.
I can't. It's Rawls. He wants warrants today.
All right, no problem. So who the fuck are we supposed to charge?
You got a witness that puts D'Angelo Barksdale at the scene of the murder, the night of the murder. Charge the mope and work it more afterward. Call Jimmy, let him know.
All the sergeant do is just kiss the captain's ass, man. That's annoying, man. And it's not even really the sergeant's fault. He just got to do what he told. But at the same time, it's like, bro.
Sterling, he gonna be down on Preston looking out for a while. Cassandra, too.
Well, what happened?
Nothing.
Why you want to change up?
Nigga, I gotta explain shit to you now.
A little too much.
Jesus.
He's lit at 9 in the morning.
My man came in
The
drunk.
night before.
My man came to work drunk as hell. You gotta talk about this, man. You can't be coming to work like that, man. God damn.
Here's McNulty.
I don't know. I'm not really up for this drug thing, you know. Maybe if Mahone was here, I could...
You either go out on those rooftops today to watch payphones with the rest of this unit, or you go over to the medical office and check yourself in.
I've been there. Go to work a little hungover, maybe even a little drunk. You just gotta push through, man. It's rough.
I'm going to, good luck with the case.
My man going to medical? I'm definitely not doing this. I'm gonna go to medical. I'm done.
You telling me he's gonna charge murders he can't prove just to get the stats?
That's how it goes.
We give up the ballistics info and the motive for the Crescent killing in the charging documents, and Avon Barksdale, he's gonna change up.
We tell Daniels.
Fuck Daniels and his fucking ass-kissing up the chain of command ambition.
What other choice do you got, huh?
All right, come on.
I'm about to say, here comes McNulty with the back door. Oh, I see. The Copper House. They about to go steal copper pipes. Like it. I was like, what is the Copper House? Oh, he got a shit bag? That's disgusting. I mean, we knew he had a shit bag, but I mean, he busted open. That's what I meant to say. Damn, they ganked all them pipes, bro. That's a lot. Oh, it wasn't even shit. My man moving. Got that limp. Them fiends gonna get that money.
He ranks me on this. Chain of command might mean nothing to you, McNulty.
What'd I tell you?
I feel like he gonna come around somehow. I don't know, man. Damn, Avon, he on the beat, man? That's the first time I've seen him out there like that. 3 big dogs right there. Kind of walking up in slow motion. All 3 is shot like a damn Western or something. Everybody else moving at regular speed, they in slow motion.
Oh, how we doing? You know, I says we 4,000 on Omar, 2,000 on each of the youngins. This being a team effort, I'm putting $500 in the boy hand doing the scope. I'm putting $500 in your hand for doing the relay. Put $500 in Weebay and Bird hand for doing the muscling up. You keep on doing like how you doing, we can be talking about points on the package. All right?
All right.
Keep it humming.
So we're trying to make it up to that percentage instead of getting salary. I'm just surprised Avon came down here himself to say that, just to give him up his feet. Damn, my man taking a piss, and Avon and them boys is right in the lot, man. Oh, he missed him. He missed them. They was right there.
I understand the interest in clearing these cases. I do. But charging those murders now and putting the information that we have into the
He went up there and talked to him, see?
I just call him like I see him, Lieutenant.
A favor.
In that case, no. Sorry.
All stats and figures, man. He don't give a fuck.
Who's this?
Hey, yo, I want to see him.
Who?
Brandon, my boy.
Oh, that's Omar. These boys about to get high as shit, man. Made all that money from that copper.
We creep back in there and steal that shit right back. 30 cents a foot.
Steal it back from
Gotta
old boy.
come back at a motherfucker. I could top off with one more.
Yeah. I'll be back, yo.
Still got the belt on his arm, bro. And he took his kids out here, bro, to go meet with Omar.
It's my night with the kids.
This might flip Omar though, because he was talking about he ain't want to be a snitch, but he might flip trying to get back. That's why Bubs did.
That boy ain't got no luck.
Yo, why you punk Sterling like you did? I mean, he did get shot behind this shit.
I didn't punk him, yo.
So why you dropping the lookout? Cass too.
Because they was thieving, yo.
Yeah, Omar, man, it's about to go bad. It's gonna be some get back. It's not just gonna go down like that.
You up to this?
Pay it back, Omar. Pay it back.
They did, so that flipped him.
Of course, he had his reasons.
For one thing, y'all did take his stash.
For another, he was looking for you, Omar.
Hey, look, let me tell y'all something, all right? What I do. Straight like that. So ain't no sense y'all even troubling yourselves over that, because, man, the way I feel right now today... Hey, what y'all need from me?
When'd you last see Brandon?
Tuesday.
Anyone gonna come after Omar, they're gonna know Omar is coming after him.
Oh, indeed.
So, who came after Brandon?
I heard it might have been Weebay.
45 minutes later, another call. This one from the same payphone that went to D'Angelo's pager to start the whole damn thing off. You see that?
This is the murder right here.
This first number.
They
the
got
one
it.
they sent to D'Angelo.
This one calling that one calling back. We're up on those payphones when we should be, and we have them cold. But we're not up in time, are we? In this case, we're never where we need to be.
He's like, we could have stopped this if we had the wire on them payphones. Y'all out there dragging your feet, man, on that nonsense, trying to put stats on the board instead of actually being police.
In the cemetery, you were telling us a guy by the name of Bird killed a working man.
Nigga walked up behind the man and shot him straight in the head. The whole blessed project saw that much.
And Bird worked for Avon.
Yeah, it's one of his shooters. I'm your man.
You saw the murder.
Yeah.
You can ID this man Bird as a shooter of William Gant.
You gonna testify?
And you ain't afraid to go into court downtown and testify against one of Barksdale's people.
Oh, I don't scare.
Damn, I mean, you got a You got a cold-hearted witness right there.
Sir, we're developing information.
You're dancing around this thing.
Wow.
I'm charging 3 murders.
You charge those cases? My investigation folds. Is bullshit. It was McNulty himself who made the ballistics match on these murders, and he's telling me to fight this. He knows you don't have a viable prosecution. So do you, so do I.
Enough.
If Major Rawls is right, then he will be just as right a month from now. And if the Wire doesn't give us a case, he can charge all the murders he has. We lose nothing. Avon Barksdale changes up his pattern and the wiretap dies. And at that point, there isn't going to be a thing that you or me or Rawls here is going to be able to say to that goddamn judge.
I mean, he presents a case, man. He brought it up, man. He's fighting for it. I give him that, man. Daniels is out here fighting for the case.
Nolly does personal business on the clock. I want to know.
Now he's got this
on a run sheet. I want to know.
Now he's got this vendetta against McNulty.
Any kind of game at all, I want to know.
It's so crazy, man.
The man's an asshole. But he doesn't do much other than work.
He doesn't drink anymore, doesn't drink on duty, doesn't drink and drive, detective?
Wow. This dude is the worst. All he cares about is his own stats and his own fucking ego. He doesn't like to be hurt. Daniels gave him a strong case as to why we shouldn't do this now, and he's like, man, I'm gonna do this because I said we're gonna do this. Fuck everybody else.
The deputy gave us another month. Also, whoever that was you brought in here today gave himself up as an eyewitness in the Gant murder.
Well, Omar.
And Greg said to tell you she can write it up in the morning.
Thanks.
Yeah, it definitely cost him. That Major about to come at his neck. Those murders that got him to come around. So yeah, man. So for that episode, we pretty much got Daniels. He was out there fighting for the case, man, because they were trying to kill it by pinning those murders, and then they were going. If they pinned the murders on D'Angelo, and then they brought D'Angelo in, that would have killed the whole case, because then Avon would have been on to him like, oh man, they getting closer to me. So he would have fixed the whole situation, probably changed the codes on the payphones, use different payphones. He would have changed the whole operation up, and they would have lost everything. And then D'Angelo probably wouldn't have flipped because they got that lawyer. And that lawyer's a beast. So he probably wouldn't have flipped, said nothing, and then he would have got off, and then they would have had nothing. And everything would have went right back to how it was before. But that Major don't even care, man. That's the kind of boss that you don't want. One that's just out for his own self. I mean, his job is to get stats, right? If his stats ain't looking right, then people from above him come down on him. And that's kind of that's the problem with the chain of command system in itself. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same as like being in the military, like I said before, but it's similar to that, you know, like you blame the guy above you like, man, this dude is a piece of shit. But in reality, you know, the guy above him comes down on him if he doesn't get the stats or the information or whatever the way he's supposed to, and it just rolls down. Like they said before, you know, shit rolls downhill, and that's just kind of how it goes. But Daniels fought for the case, man, and he got the extension on the Wire for a month, so they got an extra month to kind of try to put it together. And the thing that kind of brought him over was that murder. Like McNulty was like, hey man, we could have did this if y'all would have stopped dragging your feet and fucking up. We could have handled this and stopped this murder, possibly, if we would have had that wire and known what was going down with those phones. But it didn't happen, and Omar's boy got murdered, which brings me to Omar. So Omar's flipping and looked like he about to be a witness to testify against Bird for killing the witness from the first episode. So we got the shooter on the witness, so that's gonna get Bird caught up, and he's one of the men who's up top, you know, next to Barksdale, you know. So we getting somewhere. They picking at the case little by little, man, chipping away at it. And yeah, it's getting there. But it's interesting, as usual. Another good episode. These episodes are very, very, very interesting. They all connect together very, very well. And I enjoy it. So if you enjoyed the reaction, subscribe to the channel. Like the video, helps me out the YouTube algorithm, and I do appreciate it. If you want to watch the video with me in full, you can check out my Patreon down below. The first episode is free, but you will need your own copy to watch along with me. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to see you in the next episode of The Wire. All right? Deuces.